Alright, everybody. This time we're checking out Upchurch's new video, 22523. No fancy filters, nothing for this one.
It is 3:25 in the morning, February 25th, 2023. I still haven't taken a fucking shower. I just unloaded the last load of shit for the night from my other house to my YouTube room. I'm living in my YouTube room right now because I fucking have to. And hey, I'm cool with it. But you're still gonna know the truth about all the shit going on in my life because, once again, this is a documentary we're doing here, buddy. Plus, I like to show what I'm actually going through.
Yeah, that's something I like about him. I think I've said in a couple other videos, but I mean, he just kind of documents like what life is like, kind of being famous. I mean, he's more than kind of famous, but just like what they go through, what they deal with. How many times he's been to court. Like, I mean, it's just crazy just watching life unfold for, somebody, on the more famous scale,
And what's going on in my life. So when my albums drop, you're like, how the fuck did he write this during this horrible, shitty fucking asshole time? And if I don't tell you the truth about my career and show receipts, then who the fuck is? Nobody. Okay, well then just listen then. Okay. First things first, to everybody being like, man, you seem down. I'm not down. I'm fucking pissed the fuck off, okay? I'm fucking mad, and I got good goddamn reasons to be fucking mad. Okay, on top of my mom being a goddamn lunatic and just buying other people's houses and putting them in their name and stealing money and making all these fucking weird, fucking bizarre, cringy videos on the goddamn internet. Besides that, I go to move into Ghost Ranch. I can't. It's absolutely fucking destroyed. It is a goddamn health hazard to live in it. 3 years of cat shit and piss and ammonia and bacteria has seeped into the entire log cabin. The miniature house beside Ghost Ranch, it was the house for all the cats. The entire floor is warped like this with cat piss and shit. I have to bulldoze it down. I can't live there either. It's a goddamn health hazard. The air duct system is fucked. It's full of cat shit, mice shit, dead mice. Who fucking knows what else?
I'm not guessing it's that house. It may have been, but I couldn't tell in the video. But I'm thinking it was a different house. But the one he put on Instagram, the song, I think it was video 2, part 2 of this, since the Upchurch thing's been going on. They trashed it horribly. Like, there was trash everywhere. But I didn't recall like seeing a warped floor, so that's why I'm thinking they just trashed a whole bunch of his houses. Like this is not the only one.
It's pretty much blowing out death. The house that I just now got done building for myself, the one that I just recently moved in, that all black one, junk. For real, I'm not playing. I've spent hundreds, and that was supposed to be the house I was going to live in forever. So I wanted it built the right way, you know what I mean? It's fucked. It looks like a bunch of fucking idiots built the entire house. I'm not playing. Cheapest material. There's huge spots in the wall that has no insulation in it whatsoever. Nothing. Just paper thin fucking drywall. It's junk. It's built, I don't know where all the money went that I paid for the house to be built, but it's in somebody's motherfucking pocket. It is. It's not in the house. My upstairs.
Okay. So like I said, they trashed another house, and it sounds like they destroyed the one at Ghost Ranch. But the people at the house, like, half-assed building the house. I was just trying to figure out if he got ripped off by the company or whether it was a family member of his relaying the messages back and forth. And like, when he said he wanted it done good, she'd go back and tell him, just do the minimum, and then they just pocket the money. Like I said, I was just curious if it was one of the family members that did it, or maybe it was a family member building it. I mean, I reckon it could be any of those three, but I would just like to know, like, whether it was the company or whether it was a family member involved.
Their bedroom is cracking in half. The floor is like this. It's legit cracking in half. You can look through the goddamn floor. Upstairs master bathroom. Big ass shower. Small room. No exhaust fan. No exhaust fan. All my construction dudes out there know what that means. Yeah, the drywall is literally falling off the goddamn ceiling and the top of the walls. Already. I literally am keeping a sanding block and a can of kilts in the fucking bathroom because it's trying to spore black mold from the fucking water dripping off the goddamn ceiling. The floor pan in the shower is already cracking and pieces are coming out of the fucking floor. They said, what's one thing you need in this house? I said, I need clean air.
What? That is absolutely horrible. I mean, that's why I'm trying to figure out if they were just told to do the bare minimum or whether they were paid to do a good job and just did a crap job, you know.
I said, I want to pay for the best quality air possible so I can sleep good. They said, okay. Where in the fuck is that the best air duct system? Goddamn Kazakhstan? It's blowing out dust and tumbleweeds. I don't know who put the hardware on all through the goddamn house. A fucking 5-year-old, maybe a kindergartner skipped school that day. I'm not sure. But they've all fallen off and fucking broke. And there's pieces missing where you can't put it back on. It's not done right. Nothing in the fucking whole house is done right. Whoever's...
Okay, that cleared it up for me. So, it's obviously like a company or something. I mean, a random person normally don't just build a house by themselves that I know of. I mean, I'm not like a house building expert or anything. So, well, I guess it may be like an independent company or something. I mean, I don't think it was like a single person, but it was somebody either just starting or didn't have a license or they just had no idea what they were doing. If unless the electrician was separate from the builders, like I said, I don't know how that works. But if the wires are backwards, who's ever involved in building the house don't know what they're doing. So, unless it was a family member building the house, so I reckon it's still option 1 and 3 open, but that clears up 2.
Set the doors? What were you doing? Smoking crack and playing with your butthole? Like one door locks in the entire fucking house because none of the doors are set the right way. It ain't even painted right. It was painted once, and you can literally look at the wall and see their goddamn roller marks. P.S. Y'all forgot to put knobs on the goddamn cabinets, stupid ass. Whoever done the electric, I will fucking pray for you. I don't know how you haven't electrocuted the fuck out of yourself and died yet.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. If the wires were backwards, like, I don't know who he had building his house. But like I said, that cleared up it being a family member just lying and taking part of the money, you know. But that's crazy. Like I want to know, like, how they got the job, like why he hired them. Like, was it a good Yelp review? Or like I say, was it somebody involved in the family? But either way, man, he's got like the shittiest look ever, I swear.
I got 30 outside ceiling fans. They never get turned on. Do you know why? Because sometimes they just don't turn on. I don't know. Hell, the ground and the neutral wire were backwards on the fucking breaker box, if that tells you anything at all. So that house is a health hazard, a security hazard, and you just fucking might get electrocuted. You never know. P.S. If you come over, make sure you got some prednisone or something, because for the bronchitis you're going to be fucking breathing in from all the mitosis and photosynthesis going on the fucking ceiling. Oh, and by the way, bring an extra jacket. Yeah, my house is about as thin as a fucking Indian teepee. Man, why are you so mad, bro? Oh, is that what you think not letting people take advantage of you is called? You were misinformed. All right, so at this point, we got a 1.2
Yeah, in the video I did before this one, I said myself, like, you know, it sucks, like, when you're such a good guy, you know, and you help all these people out and they just all stab you in the back. Like, it's just funny. He just said the exact same thing I said in my last video.
$1.5 million ranch, fucked, destroyed. While that's being destroyed, I was trying to build my dream house. Spent about, I don't know, $820,000 total building it. It's junk. It's equivalent to a goddamn tree house without the tree. Now, since I moved in my YouTube room, I gave that house to my cousin, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm still gonna fix all this fucked up shit before I give it to my cousin, because I would never give my cousin a house that was this fucked up, because my cousin deserves a house that's built right. Now keep it.
So I take it as he's on better terms with his cousin than he is with his mom. And like, I'd just be scared of all my family members at this point. Like, if your mom would do that, like, why am I trusting my cousin, you know? Because, I mean, you got to think, before all this happened, he trusted his mom. But
In mind, the whole time I'm building this fucking house, I'm having money stole from me. And I'm having houses bought with my money and putting other people's names. Here's the fucked up thing. While my mother is sitting here watching me try to do this and work my fucking ass off, and I'm living in these fucking houses that are fucking with my breathing and shit, and I'm having to go to the goddamn doctor all the time. While all this is going on, do you want to see the house that she bought her friend with my money? Look at this goddamn house. Yes, that's my house that I've never lived in because I didn't know about it. It is also for sale, by the way. So hey, if you house shopping, get on Zillow, baby. Buy my house, cuz. On top of all that.
yeah, any of y'all in the housing market, go buy his house. Just so you can tell everybody, you know, Upchurch owned this.
I don't trust nobody right now. I don't want to trust nobody. I don't want no friends. I don't want nothing. I want everybody to stay the fuck away from me. Do you know why I want everybody to stay away from me? Because another reason that I bought that house, the black one, the one I had built, I also moved out there so I could have some fucking privacy. And guess what? Somebody who knows my address, so they have to be pretty goddamn close to me, gave my fucking address to Jelly and Struggle. They don't know where I live. Now, here's the thing. I don't give a fuck who it is. If it's Jelly or Struggle or motherfucking Jesus or the Pope, it doesn't matter. If I didn't give you my fucking address, I don't want you having my address. That is partially why I moved to that location, because no one knew my address. Well, somebody that's close to me fucked that up. So that's why I'm not hanging out with nobody. I don't want to hang out with nobody. I don't trust anybody. You're gonna disrespect me and do hoe shit like give my address out and all this other shit, then I don't want to fuck with nobody. People,
Like, that's crazy, and it's kind of messed up in a way. Because I remember a few videos ago, I did a reaction to it, but y'all might have seen it on his channel too. But it's him talking about doing all this stuff with Ghost Ranch, you know, building a couple clubhouses just so everybody can just like come over and chill, have a place to hang out. You know, he's talking about having like speakers all the way around the pond on a deck. It'd be like the coolest deck ever. Like, I mean, that just sounded so fun, you know, and I ain't that far from Tennessee. So it's like, you know, if he actually does this, you know, I'm definitely going to go check it out, you know. But now he's like this. But I mean, he's got every right to be. But like, he just says he don't want nobody around. He wants to keep to himself. Like, I completely 100% understand it. Like, the safety issues. Like, that's why I was questioning how we could do that stuff with Ghost Ranch, talking about all the clubhouses, you know, talking about having people over, hanging out, you know. That just almost sounds like exactly what, you know, what he's trying to avoid, you know. Like, it's just, there's been a major shift. But, I mean, like I said, I was worried about that the whole time. Like, when he was talking about doing all this stuff. I mean, you can't just chill with everybody. I mean, I know he wants to, but, I mean, you just can't do that. I mean, that's when stuff like this happens. If it ain't family, it ain't your mom, I mean, it could be 10 times worse. Versus them just taking it without you knowing. You know, if you're just chilling with random people, like I said, I know he wants to, but you can't just do that. Not when you've got money. I mean, because like I say, his mom was able to just sneak the money and him not know it. But if he's just hanging out with some random person just to hang out with him, thinking he's just chilling, making their day, like, those people could, like, rob him, you know, like, or worse. I mean, it's happened to, you know, just rappers just, like, walking out of stores and stuff. I mean, imagine just inviting random folks over to your house. Especially if it's just like a one-on-one or maybe one-on-two thing. I mean, especially if the two are like friends. Like, I mean, that just increases the odds of something bad happening. I mean, now, Upchurch documents everything, so, I mean, hopefully they'd be smart enough to know that at some point he probably fired a camera up and somebody knows that they are there. But, you know, I just seen a whole bunch of safety issues with it either way. It's just sad to see him from wanting to do that to not wanting to.
You want to be cool with me? Hey, good luck. It's probably never going to happen. Because why? Because I don't trust nobody. Have you seen the rest of this video? I ain't invited nobody to my house in about a month. You know why? Because still nobody's told me who leaked my fucking address. I will continue for the next 20 years to hang out by myself and not fuck with nobody until I find out who in the fuck gave my address out. Until then, I'm just going to work my ass off, and soon all my shit's going to be fixed. And when all my shit is fixed, and I have no stress, look at what I've been putting out as I've been stressed dealing with all this shit. Can you imagine what the fuck's going to happen when I'm not stressed no more in about 6 months? And all this.
But yeah, like I said, it's just amazing the way he says, like, he don't want nobody around right now. Like I say, I completely understand the situation has changed. But you go back just a couple months ago, and, you know, he was all for, you know, talking about having friends over. You know, he's talking about his clubhouses and stuff. And now he don't want nobody around. I mean, that tells you how much this kind of thing changes a person. But, I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, come on, your mom.
This shit hasn't destroyed me or discouraged me. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna just fucking flat out tell you. There is nothing that is ever gonna stop me or slow my work ethic down. I'm sick of being around fake people that do fake shit. And I've been around them for a long time. There's been a lot of disrespect going on with me, and I'm not taking nobody's shit any fucking more. If you work on my vehicle, you gonna fix it the fucking correct way. If you're gonna work on my house, you're gonna do it the correct way. If you're gonna be my friend, you're gonna be that the correct way, the real way. Not the fake, shitty way. If you're friends with me.
So I guess, he said if you building this house, you're gonna do it the right way. If you or work on his car or whatever, you're gonna do it the right way. Like, I feel like from now on, there's not gonna be a middleman. Like it's just him. Like him one on one. Like there's nobody that could possibly, be altering things on the relay in between them. But
Me and then also my enemy, then fuck you. Get the fuck out of my face. I don't want to look at you. I'm sure there's somebody who will take offense to this video, but I just don't have any fucks to give anymore. Sorry. But anyway, on a good note, Pioneer, the album comes out soon. Silver Circles, the single comes out tomorrow with the music video tomorrow. Then after that, it's the Pioneer single and the Pioneer music video. Then the Pioneer album drops. Then after that, the middle of the night music video. That's all I'll tell you for now. That's enough for now. But, yep. Make sure you check it out. It's going to be the most authentic thing you hear this year.
all right, everybody. Like I said, it just sucks. Just, I mean, all the stuff he's had to go through, and like I said, he's just got shit luck. But I mean, like I said, that also comes with fame. I mean, you got all eyes on you. Of course, people are gonna lie about you. They want some kind of cut of money. I don't even know. Like I say, it's just a horrible, horrible situation. And just to see the attitude change in him, which, like I say, for safety reasons, it's probably for the best. Like, you cannot be in his position and just freely hang out with everybody as bad as you want to, as bad as that. If that's the type of person you are and you like doing that, I mean, you just can't do it when you've got a lot of money. It makes it impossible. I mean, unless they're like people you've known forever, then you're safe. But at the same time, money changes the people around you. It doesn't change you. So even if you've known them, say 20 plus years before before the time when you got rich and famous or whatever, you could trust them a little bit more than somebody who just shows up today, because you don't know the type of person they are. Like I say, now that person in 20 years, money changes people. So yeah, they're probably not the same person you knew 20 years ago, but maybe they were a good enough person then that they're still a good enough person now. Versus just showing up just because you got money. I mean, you were there before, so obviously that's not the only reason you're there. Hopefully that doesn't change. But as they say, money don't change the person who has it. It changes, people they are around. But anyway, that's it for this one, guys. See y'all later.